Hello dear Aries, this is Clarity1129. Welcome to your September 2022 monthly predictions. I intend to do monthly predictions till the end of December instead of my usual format of bi-monthly predictions, because I find that not very many people actually come back to check on the other month. There are very few who do that. So just to help you remember your reading so that you can take whatever you need from it, I am just going to do cover the month of September. All right, we will be following the usual format with minor changes, which I'll explain to you as we move along. So my dear Aries, how has this new moon in Virgo been treating you? It's a wonderful, powerful time for you to get your organization skills going for you. All right. Now, first of all, we'll take the overarching energy for the month of September from the Moonology deck. And you get South Node. Don't let the past hold you back. I'll place that right in the center here. Okay. We'll be using the Good Tarot today. And we'll be pulling out 4 cards, one each for your general outlook, romance, love, relationships, career and finance, and finally your spiritual growth. So for your general outlook, you get 5 of water, which is the 5 of cups. You get star for love, romance, and relationships. You get the fool for your career and finances. Is everything coming in? Okay. I'll need to move this up a bit. And you get Hermit, which is very apt for spiritual growth. All right. Now, before I add more cards here, let me just put it in a way that you can see better. Yes, all of this is visible now. All right. Now I'll take out 2 cards. This, I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but this is so much easier shuffling this way, and that's why they provided the bag, the makers of the Tea Leaf Tarot, but I've never actually used it like this. So just give me a moment here. I'm just pulling out the months of the year and keeping them separately so that I can pick that out for you separately. Thank you for your patience. All right, I'm going to pull out 2 cards from this to further amplify and clarify your general outlook. Okay, we get broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. And we get spear, heartache over what you no longer have. So this is telling me something. It's all very synchronistic. This is the new edition which I am adding to your reading. I've got Lenormand cards. I'm doing this for the first time. It's a little different from tarot and oracle cards. So I will be referring to the book to get you to understand, to explain this out to you. All right. I'm going to take out 1 card which will amplify and clarify the overarching energy. and we get cross. Is all of this visible? Yes, so far so good. All right, my dear Aries, we get into the first part of your reading before we pull out advice for you, and of course the angel answers and everything that follows. Okay, so to begin with, we have, don't let the past hold you back. So most of you who are coming to this reading, who've clicked here, you have already gone through a period of your life in which either you have suffered some losses as far as your relationship is concerned, and for some of you it has got to do with your business or something that was dear to you, any sort of relationship, a romantic one or otherwise, or a business partnership, or some sort of major loss has happened. All right, and when you enter the month of September, you are in this 5 of water energy, which is the 5 of cups. Now in the traditional tarot, 5 of cups shows a man who's brooding over 3 cups which have spilt over, and there's water flowing, showing that there's a lot of emotion. So these 3 cups that have spilt over had a lot of promise, and this person had really invested in it, and he's lost all of that, and he's standing there and brooding over it, not realizing there are 2 cups behind him which hold even more promise. They are the 2 of cups, all right, and they will actually bring him all that he needs, but he's not looking at that. So you are in this energy right now. You're extremely distraught when you come to this reading about something that hasn't worked well, and your advice is don't let your past hold you back, because whatever the setback was, it is actually to teach you something so that you can move forward. Now, for some of you, as I said, this could be parting of ways in either romance or business. So as I said, for some of you, it's a relationship. It may be a romantic relationship or a business partnership, or it could just be any sort of loss of any kind wherein you have actually invested a lot of emotions as well as actual in the physical reality, tangible thing. Maybe there's a lot of money involved as well, if it's got to do with business, or if it's got to do with say a divorce or something like that. So for each of you, this is going to be different, so take what resonates. All right, now with this cross card here, I'm going to just read it out from here. Okay, so this basically talks about karma, all right? The cross is a symbol of difficult life lessons that are necessary for learning. Just as I said, that whatever this was, it was to teach you something. But now, after you learn the lessons, the idea is to move forward. So don't let the past hold you back. The cross is a symbol of difficult life lessons that are necessary for learning, transformation, and rethinking of core values, all right? It has got to do with fate and karma, leading to serious tests of faith and spirit. And exactly. And that is why for the spiritual growth, you get the Hermit card. Because this particular thing that you enter this month with, it is going to lead you into a lot of self-reflection. And this self-reflection is going to be so beneficial for you. And just looking at what is awaiting you, both in your love, romance and relationships, as well as your career. Both of this is Aquarius energy, and it's very positive. And all these 3 cards here are major arcana. All right, so what this says is that whatever energy you've come into right now, or you've just, the sorrow that you have for what you have lost, this is temporary, because this is minor arcana. It is meant to come, teach you something, and after teaching you and making you stronger. You might not feel that way right now, especially if you're in the thick of it. It will definitely not feel that way to you, but it is here to teach you something. And when you finally learn your lesson, you sit with your emotion, you grieve over it and put it behind you, you will find yourself propelling forward so beautifully. For your love, relationship and romance, you get the beautiful Star card. The star, as I said, is Aquarius energy. It talks about hope, all right? And it talks about healing. So for those of you who have just come out of a relationship which has been, a breakup of some sort, or something which has really broken your heart, a whole lot of you will be healing at this time, All right, for those of you who are single, it's possible that your healing journey is on, and each of you will be at different stages. For those of you the healing is done, it's possible that an Aquarius comes into your life who piques your interest. All right, and this relationship can actually have a long-term potential, considering that this is a major arcana. There'll be a lot of hope, and as it is, the Aquarius and Aries is a very compatible relationship. All right, it doesn't have to be, it could be someone with these placements in their chart, doesn't have to be just sun, but there is a lot of potential for this relationship. Also, you may meet this person outdoors, maybe during the night. All right, for those of you who are partnered, if your relationship has been going through a rough patch, then things are going to be sorted out. You will develop understanding for one another, and you will rise above your differences. All right, so this is very positive card for you. And even if it is something got to do with business partnership or something like that, even other relationship apart from your romantic sector, this is a great time, depending on what situation you are in. Either you will take your relationship forward, you will heal your connection, whatever it is going to be bringing you into a positive vibe. All right, so this is very positive. Now coming to your career and finances, you get the Fool, which is again Aquarius energy, though some people say this is Aries energy. Either way, it's beneficial for you, because the Fool card talks about new beginnings. So if whatever it is in the past, for a very small number of you, maybe what has actually broken down comes back to you for a second chance, especially if it's got to do with your career and finances. But for most of you, you will either find a new partner who's more promising, or you will have a change in your career, or you will start afresh. Basically, you're going to do something that you haven't done before. You get a new beginning, and a very successful one. And you will be in that energy because you've healed enough to take risks, and this is going to be extremely beneficial for you. And all this comes because you have taken time out, which is to withdraw from everybody else and sit with these painful emotions which you've entered the month with. And this is what is helping you clear your mind, get some clarity as to why this happened, and you're finally able to bring in that light from within and realize, and whoever it's to rise above the blame game. It was their fault, my fault, this should have happened. You just see the complete picture because you're sitting right within, and you get all your answers from within. And once you reach this clarity, you're ready to put it behind you and move forward. This is Virgo energy, and Virgo is one of the few signs who have the ability to actually reflect on everything and then detach from it. And this is what you are going to do at this time. All right, now let me take some advice cards for you from this Soul Journey Oracle. I'll take out one card for you. And you get health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And I feel that you've been in this 5 of water energy for such a long time that you have actually not taken care of because when we are going through a tough time and our mind is all over the place, the mind actually works against the body. You start being so much in your head that you neglect your physical self, and you're being asked to honor your physical vessel. So if you've been neglecting yourself, start some self-care practice. Drink a lot of water, go out there, stay in nature for a while, and come out of your head for some time. Ground your energy, and this is what you're being asked to do. I'm going to take out another advice card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. So my dear Aries, what I can see here is that there are wonderful things waiting to happen. Whatever went wrong as you enter the month is for you to learn certain lessons to propel you forward. And if you were having a certain amount of success which you were attached to, now after this particular episode is over and you've reflected upon it and found that clarity and moved forward, you will find that you will actually race ahead. All right? Excuse me. All right. You get koi fish spirit. There is always enough. This is beautiful. And look at the synchronicity. The 36 or 9 must be important to you because you get the cross is also 36 and koi fish spirit is also 36. And again with the hermit here, you get a number 9. All right. So what I can see is that a cycle is about to be completed. Whatever this a difficult time was is going to be in the past soon, but you have to actually do your bit in taking care of yourself and actually working with that and deciding now it's time for me to move on. That's when these beautiful things come to you. All right. Now I will take out or wait a few more cards from the, if you have a time specific question on your mind, then this is it. Think about it right now. And I'm going to be taking out one card, or rather, one card, giving you a month wherein you can expect these things to happen for you. Sorry, I have dropped the deck. All right. So where is it that you're going to see maximum changes during this time? And you get happiness. And what you're waiting for, you're going to get in September, which is right now. All right. So this particular month, you're going to find that whatever didn't work out, you're going to resolve all of it this very month. All right. The process has already begun. You're already here in this energy, most of you. And some of you would be on the way out of it. Some will take some more time. But within this month, you will get everything that you were meant to do because you have done the hard work here. You have taken that time out for self-reflection. And because of that, you've seen your clarity. You've started taking care of yourself. You've started getting your life back together. And that's it. This healing gets you takes you to a wonderful place as far as your love and romance is concerned, and also it gives you a new boost in a different direction or a new beginning as far as your career is concerned, and leading to a lot of happiness. So whatever energy that you are in which is negative, that's going to change. All right. And last but not the least, I'm almost going to forget it, is the angel answers. If there's a pressing question on your mind, think about it now. The angels are getting ready to give you an answer. And the answer is compromise. So this is the beginning of your healing. If you've been sitting in the stubborn energy that I want it this way, you're being told to let go of what's happened in the past. If you feel that's a compromise you're making and you want it just that way, then that is exactly what you're being taught. Perhaps this is the lesson that you need to learn and then move forward. All right. So my dear Aries, this whatever's happened, which may seem like the world has come to an end, but it is temporary. And with the zodiac sign that you are, you are the masters of action. You will not stay in this energy for very long. You will get your lessons from it and you will move forward, and what awaits you is abundance and a lot of happiness. And with that, I come to the end of this reading, and if it resonates with you and if you find things playing out this way for the better or whichever way it is, I would like to hear from you in the comments. And till we come meet again the end of September or beginning of October for your October predictions, be good, stay safe. Bye bye.